My name is Fred Myers, and I'm honored to be president of APAST, the Association of Presidential Awardees in Science Teaching. And one of our projects right now is to make a whole bunch of videos so that we can help improve science education, and hopefully students can learn from some of these videos. In this case, I'd like to demonstrate something interesting involving ramps. I made two ramps, which I call fancy ramps. One of them is in the background, closest to me, and it's a yellow ramp with a triangular groove in it. And so if I release a ball from on that ramp, it rolls down the ramp, and it's pretty straight all the way to the end. The other ramp is the same kind of ramp. Notice it starts from the same height, but it has a dip. And so the ball will dip down, ball dips down, comes back up the other side and over. So my question, I guess, is if I were to release two identical pool balls, well, of course they're not identical, they're different color, but they have the same mass and same diameter. So if I release two identical pool balls from the same height to start, which one will get to the other end of the ramp first? Now, it's kind of an interesting argument, because we know that if I release them from the same height here, then they have the same potential energy, the same gravitational potential energy. And that gravitational potential energy will be converted into kinetic energy as they roll. But notice that when they get to the end of the ramp, they will again have the same height, which means again they have the same gravitational potential energy. So they both lost and then lost the same amount of potential energy, and therefore by the end of the ramp had gained the same amount of kinetic energy. So the question is, which one wins the race? You may want to push pause, talk to your neighbor about it, and come up with what you think the answer is. Okay, so now it's time to try the race. Probably some of you say the ball on the yellow ramp will win because they start out from the same height, they'll end up going the same speed, and this is a shorter distance. It's a shorter distance than having a dip, so therefore a shorter distance, it'll win the race. Others of you will say, no, not quite, because if a ball goes down into the dip, then it'll go a little faster for a while, and if it goes a little faster for a while, even though it has to travel a greater distance, then maybe it'll end up being a tie. And some of you might say, well, the ball that goes in the dip goes quite a bit faster, and so its average speed during the entire trip is greater, and there isn't much difference in the amount of distance that that ball has to roll, so it'll probably win the race. So some of you are probably saying the one on this top yellow ramp will win. Some of you are probably saying it's a tie, and some of you are probably saying that the one on the red ramp wins. So now we have to try it. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. The one on this ramp won, and it wins because it gets going so fast that its average speed during the whole trip is significantly greater than the average speed of the one on this one. So I hope you enjoyed this demonstration, and hope you'll come back again for more from APAST, the Association of Presidential Awardees in Science Teaching. Thank you for watching.